In the bustling city of Metropolis, where the pace of life seemed ceaseless and the demands of everyday living were relentless, there was a man named Andrew. Andrew spent his days working long hours in a corporate office, draped in suits that felt more like chains than attire. To him, time was nothing more than the ticking hands of a clock that dictated his daily grind. Andrew often reminisced about his college days when time seemed to stretch endlessly and possibilities were infinite. Now, his days felt constricted, and moments of leisure were rare and fleeting. Although he was successful in his career, Andrew was continuously haunted by a feeling of emptiness. It was as if life was slipping past him, leaving nothing but a hollow success. One chilly winter evening, while walking home after yet another weary day, he witnessed an unforgettable event. The narrow street was lined with little shops, and one of them caught Andrew's attention. It seemed alive, bursting with laughter and conversation. It was a quaint place called Moments Matter, a coffee shop that turned conversation into art. Curious, Andrew stepped inside. He was greeted by an older man, Mr. Emerson, who owned the shop. Emerson was known for his philosophical musings, having profound insights into life that drew people to him like moths to a flame. "Welcome, Andrew," Emerson said, recognizing him from past visits. "Sit with me for a moment. I've got something interesting to share. It's about time." As they sat amidst the warmth of the cafe, Emerson pulled out a worn notebook and showed Andrew a story scribbled upon its pages. "This is a story about the value of time," Emerson said. The tale was about a scientist who discovered a way to measure time not in seconds or minutes, but in heartbeats. The scientist learned that people often took time for granted, overlooking its profound impact on their lives. In moments of reflection, he revealed how each heartbeat represented the opportunity to make choices. Andrew was mesmerized by Emerson's words. "You see," Emerson explained, "time isn't just about schedules and deadlines. It's about moments and experiences that enrich our lives. The true value of time is when we appreciate each heartbeat for its potential to change our world." Moved, Andrew began to reevaluate his life. He realized that he had been counting days, not moments. The essence of time was not in its length, but in its depth, in the significance of each second that he allowed to transform him into a more fulfilled version of himself. From that day forward, Andrew vowed to cherish his time differently. He dedicated moments to self-growth, spent more evenings with his family, took breaks to enjoy spontaneous adventures, and learned to find joy in small, everyday occurrences. In the months that followed, Andrew's life began to change. Friends and colleagues noted his newfound enthusiasm and contentment. They admired how he managed to balance his work with the happiness he found in life's everyday joys. Ultimately, the story of the scientist had given Andrew a renewed perspective. He realized that the value of time was not merely in chasing goals, but in living fully and appreciating the heartbeat of each moment. Andrew never forgot those lessons. As he sat in Moments Matter, sipping his coffee, he understood that time was precious and must indeed be cherished. Because when we respect the value of time, life becomes not just a passage from birth to death, but a journey filled with treasured moments that define our existence.